Hello everyone, this is R.S. Miller at the EndTimeNews.org, and today is March 13th, 2014. Russia prepares for war over the Ukraine crisis. 80,000 Russian troops, tanks, and aircraft are reportedly massing along the Ukraine border. Ukraine defense officials have warned that a Russian invasion would overwhelm the Ukraine army within minutes. According to an unnamed official, a full-scale invasion by Russian troops would only take several hours to reach Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. It's being reported that included with the 80,000 Russian troops along the border are 270 tanks, 180 armored vehicles, 90 helicopters, 380 artillery units, 140 aircraft, and 19 ships. The military buildup by Moscow appears to be in preparation for the Crimean referendum scheduled on March 16th. The referendum will declare Crimea as an independent state and align it with the Russian Federation. However, the pro-Western Ukraine government does not recognize the legitimacy of the Crimean referendum and views it as an attempt by Russia to divide Ukraine and a violation of its territorial integrity and sovereignty. Yesterday, on March 12th, President Obama met with Ukrainian Prime Minister Yatsenyuk concerning the current Ukraine crisis. President Obama said that the most pressing challenge the Ukraine faces is the threat to its territorial integrity and its sovereignty, and that the Russian incursion into Crimea is a violation of international law, the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine. He also said that we, referring to America, will stand with Ukraine and the Ukrainian people in ensuring that that territorial integrity and sovereignty is maintained.
The most pressing challenge that Ukraine faces at the moment, however, is the threat to its territorial integrity and its sovereignty. We have been very clear that we consider the Russian incursion into Crimea outside of its bases to be a violation of international law, of international agreements of which Russia is a signatory, and a violation of the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine. And we have been very firm in saying that we will stand with Ukraine and the Ukrainian people in ensuring that that territorial integrity and sovereignty is maintained.
President Obama went on to say, "There's another path available, and we hope that President Putin is willing to seize the path. But if he does not, I am very confident that the international community will stand strongly behind the Ukrainian government in preserving its unity and its territorial integrity." Although the president made no direct threats as to the use of military force, Prime Minister Yatsenyuk said, "It is all about the freedom. We fight for our freedom. We fight for our independence. We fight for our sovereignty, and we will never surrender." Southern Israel was hit with a barrage of rockets fired from Gaza on Wednesday. It's estimated as many as 130 rockets were launched by Gaza terrorists, causing Israeli air raid sirens to go off and residents to head to their bomb shelters. Israel's Iron Dome anti-missile system is said to have shot down an unspecified number of the incoming rockets, with the rest of them landing in open fields. There were no immediate reports of damage or injury. Israel responded with tanks firing at terrorist targets in the area, reportedly taking out 2 of them, according to an IDF official. "We have attacked 2 sites with artillery and our tanks on the border with Gaza," he said. Meanwhile, the Israeli Air Force struck 29 terrorist targets in northern and central Gaza after the barrage of rocket fire. Defense Minister Moshe Ya'alon stated, "We will not allow Islamic Jihad or any other entity in the Gaza Strip to disrupt the lives of Israeli citizens." Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tweeted from his Twitter account, "If there won't be quiet in the south, there will be noise in Gaza." And this is an understatement. Avigdor Lieberman, an Israeli government official, said during an interview, "An attack like this, after operations like Pillar of Defense and Cast Lead, leave no alternative other than the full occupation of the Gaza Strip, cleaning it out, and only then looking for a solution with the Egyptians. I am talking about the full occupation of Gaza," he said. Friends, we are living in the last days. The crisis in Ukraine between the West and Russia, the increasing tensions between Israel and Iran over Iran's nuclear ambitions, along with the Palestinian issue, any of which could easily ignite into World War III. The Bible tells us that when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them. I find it quite interesting that just recently the world was on a path to pursuing peace and safety, but now it's looking more like the road to war, sudden destruction. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, Paul writes, "But concerning the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I should write to you. For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, so that that day should come upon you as a thief. You are all sons of light and sons of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. For those who sleep, sleep at night, and those who get drunk are drunk at night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and as a helmet the hope of salvation. For God did not appoint us to wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ." That day is coming upon us faster than many realize. Don't let it catch you off guard. Are you saved? Follow the link in the box below and pray the prayer of salvation with a sincere heart, and you will be saved. May God bless you and yours.